more that I'm on Instagram, the more that I realize what I don't want. I don't want a cluttered, dark house that's just full of meaningless stuff everywhere. And I don't want to spend my time rotating stuff everywhere and thinking that I'm winning somehow because I moved things from one place to the next. It's a trap. It's such a trap. It's like we think that we're being productive, but we're really not being productive. And now that I'm in a small apartment. It is a humble place. It is not big and grand. We just moved out of a big, beautiful building into a small, humble place. And the more that I experience this, the more I just want simplicity. I actually am embracing this new season because it's so simple. Like, I don't want a bunch of stuff. I want space, light. I do need to bring in some greenery for sure because it doesn't have a lot of greenery. I want it to feel simple and elevated and cozy. I believe you can elevate any space. Like, this is not a beautiful apartment complex by any means, but it does have potential. So there's a few reasons why I loved it. It has great appliances, great floors. I did some nice upgrades, and it has great natural light. And it's a third of the price of the 3-bedroom in the other building, which is actually right across the street. So we're in the same neighborhood. I'm bouncing right now, so I'm on my rebounder. And so it doesn't have that great of a gym. The gym, I haven't been really active there because they pump this fragrance. It's so strong, like it chokes you. It's also small and hot. They don't have good airflow, and they don't have shades on the windows, and it gets packed. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can create like fitness in the home. I'm going to create my own little area here just to work out and just do it in the home. So the more space I have, the better I'll be able to work out. So I encourage you in this season, if you're feeling like overwhelmed, get rid of your crap, get rid of the junk. Like, instead of having 3 dupes of something, have one nice item, invest in one nice thing. Instead of having furniture touching and you have to spend your days cleaning and organizing and doing DIYs, like, just keep it simple and fresh and beautiful. If you have a big house, a small house, a condo, an apartment, like, it doesn't matter. Shift your perspective on what can I do that's going to actually better my life and make things a little bit better. I'm not saying like don't have a nice house and don't have nice things. I'm all about nice things. I'm all about, ooh, that's really nice. I will save up for it and I will buy what I want instead of, being like, oh, well, I'll just get this and not be happy with it. Just, give yourself that time and that space to curate a beautiful home. But if you're overwhelmed, chances are you probably have way too much stuff, way too many options, way too many choices. When there's too many options, it's overwhelming. Like, you're giving yourself too many choices. Figure out like what you don't love, because then you're left with what you actually love. Like, you're left with, everything I have, I actually love because I let go of things of, a lower, not value, but something that didn't reciprocate back, or you really didn't love it, or you bought it just because it was a great deal, or you bought it because someone else had it, or maybe it's guilt, you're feeling guilty because somebody gave it to you, or whatever the case is. But I'm seeing so many people just, there's too much. Like, if you're blocking your window with a bunch of stuff and a bunch of things, it's like you're blocking the best part of your home, like the light. Let the light shine in, that's rejuvenating for us. Now, don't get all mad at me and everything. I always get messages when I put these videos out of people like, oh, well, people can do whatever they want. Yeah, you sure can. I'm just here to help, the experiences that I have. There's a lot of women that need to come up and out of destructive cycles. So if you're in a destructive cycle and you're in and you feel like you're not going anywhere and you're packing on the pounds, I've been there. I know exactly how it feels. You're stuck in a cycle of overconsumption, rotating things around, cleaning your home, DIYs. You're living for your stuff or you're living for your home. Instead, focus on pieces that you actually love. You will keep those pieces. The ones that you love, you will hold on to. Like, I've got Christmas stuff. That's the one season that I keep a bunch of stuff because I love Christmas. That's when I like to go a little bit more. But I don't do that all year round. It's like there's a season for that. There's a season for sowing and reaping. You want to pull back. Spring and summer is like a season to really rejuvenate yourself. Give yourself some space to breathe so you can be active and take that pressure off of like, oh, there's so much to do in the house and I got to move all this stuff around and there's so much stuff and I don't know where to put this. And, everybody in the house is anxious because it's just overloaded. And honestly, most of it's junk. Like, most of it is just junk. It really is. You're trading your life, your time for money to buy stuff to then go back into that cycle so it's like you're trading a higher value for a lower, much lower value, and you can't get your time back. This is the youngest you'll ever be, and I'm not hating and knocking on anybody. I'm trying to wake up the low-hanging fruit. Some women, they don't care, they don't want it, but the ones that are like, oh man, this is the message I needed to hear, then this is for you, because you can weave into your life simple things. I clean while I have like a face mask on or a hair mask on. Before I shower, I try to do a dry brush. And I'm not good all the time, but I try to weave these things in. So I'm creating habits that are actually helping me as I age and as I, go through life. And when you're surrounded by all of your favorite things, you're just like, oh, I love that. I love how that looks. I love this rug. Oh, that looks good over there. I love this. It does take time to get there because you don't have the money to buy. Most of us don't have the money to buy all of our favorite things. I mean, I don't. I'd love to just go buy whatever I wanted when I wanted. But that's what got me stuck in that cycle of just, buying whatever, whenever. I'm talking about controlled decisions and thinking about, okay, am I buying this off of impulse? Am I buying this because this person has it in their house? I mean, the amount of Amazon stuff I buy on Amazon. There's obviously convenient things I need to get. I buy it on Amazon. It shows up the next day. But I'm talking about like the ridiculous gadgets and all of that stuff that's just like push, buy this, buy this, buy this. Every single day there's something new that this influencer's pushing, and it's like, well, what happened to the late and great thing that you had yesterday? You hate that now? Where's that? It's overloading people on this never-ending cycle of thinking that they need more to love their house and to be happy. And you really don't. Like, you need less. You need to appreciate what you have, use what you have, add in the things that you love. Like, I like to find elevated pieces that I weave in, but I'm always letting go of something that's, okay, I wore this a million times, I think I can let this go now. Or this is something I've never worn in 2 years. Maybe I'll let it go because I've never worn it. So you have to decide that balance between what it is that you're bringing in and what it is that you're letting go. But if you're always bringing stuff in and you're never letting things go, you're overloading your home. You're overloading yourself. You're creating dust in the house. You're wrecking your system, and you're giving yourself more to do because you got to find a spot for it all. It needs to go somewhere, So I just realized in this season of life that I'm embracing elevated simplicity. I believe that leads to a certain type of freedom in life, where you are not constantly chasing, but you're thoughtfully curating a home and a life that you love. It takes time, it takes thought process. It's not necessarily buying the cheapest thing, but it's buying the things that are meaningful to you, that are purchases that you love, they're intentional. If you can get it on sale, that's a total win. If it happens to be on Amazon, sure, I'm not knocking anything, about that. I'm just stating, like, if you're going down a cycle that's producing more of what you don't want, maybe pause a little bit. I prefer to buy stuff from smaller stores or places that are unique. I try to stay away from Amazon, Target. I mean, sometimes I'll find something really great at Target, but normally it's those, I don't like the big box stores because I feel like it's cheap, it's pumped with formaldehyde, it's toxic, it's not great quality, stuff has gone really downhill, and plus it looks like everybody else's house, and I'm just tired of seeing the same old thing over and over and over. I'm burnt out from that. So I think what I'm craving is inspiration from other people, like the people that I'm following on Instagram. I'm like, show me something good, show me something new, show me something fresh. I mean, I know I've gone through it where it's like I'm sharing the same thing over and over, but I want to be inspired to come up higher. I want to be inspired to do better, to live better, to be, thoughtful and wise, and I want to be sharpened, and I want to sharpen people. So that's kind of where I'm at with life at the moment. And if you want to still follow along, feel free, join in on it. If you have comments you want to leave, obviously I'm always open to suggestions on ways that I can be better, or I can help the community better, or whatever it is that I'm doing. But